Hi guys, I'm still alive. Feels like it's been literally forever since I last done a video. I did check on my phone and it said about a month ago, but yeah, it definitely feels, I'm pretty sure I didn't do one in December. And all running up to Christmas I was like, no, I need to do one, I need to like wish people Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I just didn't, there's just a lot going on the run up to Christmas, on my days off and stuff like that, so I apologise. I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas and had a great New Year. I hope you all got lots of lovely stitchy stuff. I'm just going to try and move the camera slightly because yeah, just a lot of glare from the windows behind me. And yeah, so I hope you all had a good time. There's not a whole lot of progress to report, really, I'm afraid. I've not done too much because this bump is getting a little bit bigger. See if I can. Oof. I feel like a Buddha at the minute. I really like do profile. So yeah, so this is well and truly cooking. Got about another eel set of pyjamas. Got just under 4 weeks left. 28th of January and today's 3rd. Yeah. Yeah, still at work until the 11th, which is next Wednesday. And then that's been just one hassle after the other because I found out that I'm not getting paid maternity from where I work, purely because of when I started. I hadn't been there long enough, but didn't find out until recently, which is a bit naive in my part, but we're not checking the paperwork properly, although it's not written out, you know, in the most easiest kind of language to understand. So that's been kind of really stressful because we're dropping sort of £1,000 a month or more, depending on like overtime I would have been doing and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how this is going to work yet. So we're kind of in the process of trying to get the right forms I need from work to be able to claim from the job centre to get my maternity allowance. And then where I've changed jobs throughout the year, last year, I've earned a lot less than what I normally would, so I might be entitled to like working tax credits or something. I don't know. I've never had to sort of claim benefits before, so I don't really know how to do it or anything. Like, so it's really I find it quite confusing, to be honest, because I've not had to do it before. I find, it's hard to work out actually what you're entitled to. So, but yeah, yesterday worked out that actually I'd earn a lot less than what I'd previously thought, which is a good thing, really. Because it means I might be entitled to a little bit more benefits from somewhere. So yeah, and what else has happened? Had a good Christmas. Worked it. I was really lucky actually this Christmas because how my shifts have fallen, in that I worked Christmas night and Boxing Day night, but kind of 6 PM till 2 AM. So I still had the whole day, and then New Year's I was on the earlies and worked 8 AM till 2 PM. So again, like, I was still able to stay up, and we went to bed about 1, got up about 6. But it's only a 6-hour shift, and I've cut them down because of being so close to giving birth. I don't really want to, drop it at work. If I can hold off from that, that would be great. Then, yeah, I was still able to enjoy it really and see the fireworks and Big Ben and stuff like that. So it was alright. And then my nan went into hospital. So that's fun, and she's having an operation today to have a pacemaker fitted. So originally went in with what we thought was going to be blood clots on the lungs, because that's what she's had before and she had very similar symptoms. But then they and then they said no, it was an infection, and then they kind of said no, it's your heart. That's why she kept getting out of breath and stuff, and so she's having a pacemaker fit today. So that's all come around very quickly, actually, within a space of about 4 or 5 days. So it's just been, I was hoping 2017 might, like, you know, start off well. But yeah, it started off with my nan in hospital, so. But she should be alright, and hopefully the pacemaker will sort it all out. So yeah, so I'll get on to the stitching. So there's not been that much. I have got an FFO, which I'll show you. I finished off in time the Hocus Pocus one for my friend. She really liked it. I did put a picture in on Instagram, but I'll show you. Hopefully it will. You can kind of see it there. And I just got the frame from the range, so it wasn't very much money. I can't believe I haven't got a picture of my nephew's one I done, actually. I finished Owen's cross stitch and got the frame for that, and also my sister-in-law's wedding one, and framed that, and I don't know why I didn't take pictures of them. It was stupid, really. I'll have to ask them for pictures, because otherwise you kind of forget what you've done and given away, don't you? And I have got a folder on, or an album like on Facebook, where I put my completed cross stitches on and keep them all together. But yeah, or framed ones anyway. So yeah, so I have finished that. So I think all in all I got, I think 5 finishes for the year, which isn't too bad. The only thing is that I haven't got anything new up, anything new to show. I think the only one that was actually for myself was my Lord of the Rings one, my Cloud Factory one. And it's just kind of sitting in my little craft cupboard drawer thing that's like the cupboard underneath the stairs, like Harry Potter's bedroom or something. And I haven't really done anything with it, so I don't really know what to do with it, to be fair. So yeah, I don't know whether to try and get some fabric and maybe turn it into a bit of a cushion, because it's kind of quite long, or I've just seen a spot above my cupboard, actually, between the cupboard and the ceiling. Could go there, because it's kind of like a long with a gap about that. Yeah, gonna put it there. Yeah. And I'll get a frame made for that, actually, because I tried looking for like Lord of the Rings fabric or like Middle Earth map fabric or something like that, and I couldn't really find anything. So yeah, so what else have I been done? I've been doing the baby's quilt. I can't remember when you last saw it, so I'll try and there we go. I think that's L. Hopefully you can see it. I just need to finish the back stitching off on L. There we go. You can kind of. I have no idea. I can't see whether this is working or not. There we go. So yeah, I just need to finish the back stitch on that. I was doing bits on my lunch breaks, which has helped get bits done quicker. But because of, it's just so uncomfortable to sit now, I've not done anything on any large pieces, because I find with my frame I need to kind of almost just sit over a little bit, and the baby's sitting so high, like its bum is kind of like right here most of the time, you know, you just can't do it. And so I find I have to sit back on the sofa, and that's very difficult to sit back with a big hoop and try and stitch. So this is nice and easy to do. I think what I changed is, I don't know, when I first said about this, the killer whale, I'd done in 3 strands of black like I did everything else. But you can see the coverage isn't fantastic. When I got down to this one, I did 4 strands, and that's a lot better. So I think if I get to the killer whale, which I think actually M is the killer whale, I'll do 4 strands again. But I'm really enjoying this. You know, I don't know, I haven't got a clue how I'm going to finish it off. I really haven't. I know it's definitely not going to be done before the baby gets here, that's for sure. Although when I go on maternity, to be fair, like I can normally get, it will perhaps normally take a couple of days to do each one. Yeah, a couple of days to do each one. I can normally do like the letter in one day and then the animal in the other with the back stitch, because, you know, otherwise it does get a bit boring. But then that's, you know, if I'm not doing anything else, then I might be able to get most of it done. You don't know. You never know. You know, I've got, so when I'm actually off, I've got 2.5 weeks before due date. So, we'll see. I might be able to get more than what I think done before the baby's here. Also started yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. This one, my first sort of larger Christmas piece, which I love. Santa Sparkle, it's called. I've only got the chart, but you can't really see. Good luck if you can make anything out from that. Which I love. I just love his little like cheeky face. I love it. Like I say, I've not done a Christmassy one before. Only little card. So this was from Cross Stitcher magazine from Christmas 2009. So that's, well, what, 17? What was I say, 16? So it's like 7 years ago. I've had this for 7 years. And I've started it because I've joined a lot of the Stitch Mania groups this year, the Stitch Alongs or the events, you know, just to try and help kind of spur you on and, you know, get me a bit more active in the groups and stuff like that. So that's literally all I've done. So it's about, I'm working at 10 by 10 blocks, about 180, 150. Yeah, we're doing about, no, let's go in the middle, 175 stitches or something like that. So yeah, I'm not too fast. I don't know when I'll do this. It's a nice, easy, colourful stitch. I'd imagine I'll probably concentrate on the baby's quilt and then pull this one out after. You know, this will be my next kind of, once you've done a few days on a Haid or something like that, you just want something easy and colourful so you don't have to concentrate too much on. And I think that this will fill that space. You know, as soon as I've got another Cloud Factory one on the go, which is what I normally do with them. They're usually in a lot of my filler pieces when you want something a bit easier. So started that. Was watching Mummula's video this morning because I've been really bad with Flosstube as well. I've not even really watched that many. And she said about the Heaven and Earth challenge, and I've never done the Heaven and Earth challenges before. I always seem to like miss them, or wasn't quite confident enough that I'd be able to get a page done in time and stuff like that. And I've managed to, I've caught this sort of right at the very beginning. So I signed up to that today, and I think it is just, unless I've read it wrong, excuse me, I apologise, just a page finish. I did read through the instructions, but I couldn't see that it had to be in like a specific pattern or anything like that. Just so many, you know, the page has to be so many stitches and stuff like that. So I'm just going to start the Egyptian Queen, is it? Yeah, it's Egyptian Queen, which was the freebie from Heaven and Earth. And that one's for my mum. So I'm kind of glad that, because I can't post this on Instagram because my mum follows on Instagram. I've got a craft page like on Facebook called Craft Corner that I post sort of updates on. I can't put it on there because she's follows it on there. So, you know, it's nice that actually in the Heaven and Earth, in the challenge group, I can put this in and I can post updates on. So you're probably not going to see this one this often, but I'm going to try. I've got all my threads and my fabric there. I might make that my New Year, New Start for the Stitch Mania group. So yeah, looking forward to that, because looking at the threads, the colours in it are just stunning. I love it. One moment. I'm beginning to feel this Eeyore thing is becoming a bit of an obsession. I just went through my videos and I swear there's a good 3 or 4 where I'm like in various Eeyore pyjamas. And actually I went through my clothes a few weeks back and just put in like one of those vacuum bag things, everything that don't fit no more. And there's only one good thing about being pregnant is that when after the pregnancy and hopefully you lose the weight, you know, I've got about 5 or 6 pairs of jeans that I haven't been able to wear for like nearly a year. So, because I'd put on a bit of weight beforehand as well. So it'll be like a whole new wardrobe. Right, I've also signed up to the Lakeside needlecraft stitch along. This is my first like true stitch along I've done. And it's the Under the Sea one, which was just perfect because the nursery is like a real under the sea theme and it's got humpback whales on the wallpaper and stuff like that. I just loved it. So we got January's one, which is here. I do need to get some more of the fabric, not the fabric, sorry, the some threads for it still, so I won't be starting it just yet. My dad bought me this for Christmas and the fabric for it, so the fabric I just did, I think the fabric was actually called, I don't know if it will say, I think it was just the Under the Sea fabric, and I chose a 28 count even weave. Why can, oh my god, I won't even get into the bloody bag. Yeah, even weave, 28 count. So I think this will look quite nice, and it's kind of like, I won't open it up fully, but you can kind of see it's more blue than what it looks like in the thing. That's kind of got like that watery, shimmery effect to it. Or I say effect, I mean like the pattern in the fabric rather than like a opalescent pattern thing. But I really like that. I'm saying it's just matches perfect. I don't really need that bag anymore. With the theme of the nursery, so that will be what I will do this hopefully throughout the year. I think I've just lost a thread. Well, I'm sure I have. I'll find it in a minute. And yeah, so that'll be nice. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up. So I still need to order the threads, summer threads. But I have sold some bits and I got some money in PayPal. So I perhaps might do that today. I have got some of the threads. It's not too bad actually. That's one thing about, you know, I always thought I didn't really have that much stash, but actually when I've gone through to try and find my the threads for various kits I want to do throughout the year and stuff, to try and do the stitch from stash, I've only really had to kit up practically fully. Although to be fair, even that freebie, the Queen, out of the 88 colours, I think I had 40 something. You know, and then it's only been odd colours from the other kits or charts and stuff that I've needed to buy. And I've not had to buy much fabric either really, so I'm quite pleased with that. But I think that is it. I think so having a look through. I'm pretty sure I haven't started anything else. Still not done anything else on the Together We Stand, which is the other, not that one, not that one, the other Haid that we got, I got even. So I'm going to use that one for the challenge, and then on the 5th of each month is, for Stitch Mania, is a full coverage piece. So I think I'll use this, but yeah, I've still not got much further on that. I want to get back into it, so I think I'll use this for the 5th of each month. So at least I'm getting one day, a whole day on it. I say a whole day. The next, I'm hoping by the 5th of February the baby will be here. No, not necessarily. I might be a bit preoccupied, but even I just get 100 stitches in while the baby sleeps or something like that. It's just, at least I can say I've worked on it and it's getting some progress. So yeah, that's about it really at the moment. I've got no intentions of starting anything else at the minute, except for at some point I'll start this just for you, which will be for Michael, probably for Valentine's Day. Thought I heard a noise then. Oh, I just probably won't do the balloons. And he's Welsh as well, so he's got a little sheep on it. So we always take the mick out of him for the Welsh liking sheep. There we are. And or I might, no, I'll probably take those balloons out and perhaps put a little heart in there or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, and then it comes with everything you need for it as well. So I'll probably put that. I think there's like a new start. One of the events is maybe like on the, maybe it's like the 17th of each month, like a new start or something like that. So probably 17th of January, day after my birthday. I perhaps might start that one. But yeah, and that's it. Doesn't feel like a lot. I'm hoping when I'm on maternity I'll have some more progress and stuff like that, and to be able to show you, or at least be able to start new things. There's a lot of country cottage needlework designs that I love. A lot of the Christmas ones that I've seen that are in like the really nice pinks and the ice blues and stuff like that. I love them, so I'm gonna keep a lookout for those. I'll tell you what I have bought and done actually. One moment. So I made a Christmas cushion. Ta-da! Is that the right way? Yeah. So I was really itching to get my sewing machine out, but I didn't know what I wanted to do, and all I seem to have is an abundance of Christmas fabric from when I done my quilting course. Started it in September, so you've done like a little wall hanging, and then you did this big quilt, which I still need to bind, and literally all I need to do is trim it and then bind it, and that's it. But and then so I thought, oh, I'd do this. So hasn't turned out exactly how I liked. Like this is a little bit off centre, like a little bit here. Doesn't quite match, but I'm happy with that. And then I think I needed to either make this a bit bigger, because that's kind of not quite overlapping. So then perhaps needed to make them a bit bigger. But no, I really like it. It's my first attempt at a cushion. I didn't really follow a pattern as such. I saw the design I liked for these, for the two blocks, for this one and this one, and then just kind of worked out the dimensions to fit the cushion size that I had. So that's about as far as Christmas got in our house. We didn't decorate this year. We cleared some cupboards out and put everything up in the loft. And then we was like, oh, I've only got a few weeks. And then we almost had to get it back down again to decorate. And we was like, nah. We just weren't, with everything that's happened with Bill and, you know, money being so tight and work. Michael was doing kind of 70 plus hours a week at work. Bearing in mind he only gets paid for 44, doesn't get paid overtime. And they've all turned around and said, oh, we'll give you an extra day off in the new year. Like, that makes a difference. Like, you've got 2 weeks of work out of him for, like, you know, for the price of one almost. It's just ridiculous. Really annoyed me what he's the company this year. And he's been just absolutely exhausted and like coming home and falling asleep. So like he fell asleep Christmas Day at my dad's, fell asleep Boxing Day at my nan's and my mum's. And it's just, we weren't feeling Christmas this year. It was too much effort. So next year will be baby's first Christmas. Baby will be sort of 11 months old. So be getting excited and stuff like that. So we'll go mental next year or this year. God, and that will still come around quick. The other thing I bought was this fabric from Hobbycraft. Again, with not knowing why, but I just really liked it. It's kind of got like the Eiffel Tower on it and that, and it was like a fat quarters pack. So what I thought I would, made in China, what I would do with it is I really like Mumula has been stitching. Again, I think it's Country Cottage Needleworks. Ones that have like the street scenes. I think there's Rome, Paris, London. I think there's 4. And I thought, well, I could do for my stepsister the Paris one. You know, and it's got that one again. And turn it into like a cushion. And make it for her. Put on her bed or something like that. And these fabrics would look lovely with it. And then I was thinking, well, you know, me and Emma, my stepsister, you know, we went to Rome together, so maybe I should do the Rome one for her. But I don't quite like the Rome one as much as I like the Paris one. And then I looked at her wallpaper in her bedroom, and it's got like Eiffel Towers and stuff on it. 'Cause it's like a travel themed wallpaper, and it has got the Eiffel Tower and that on it. So I'm going to stick with the Paris one. But I think I am going to collect those ones. I do like them. And I think they'll look nice if you've got them all, you know, one after the other, going down a wall or something like that. Or up the stairs maybe. I think they'll look nice. So they're definitely one for my wish list, I think. And it will be a company that I've not tried before. You know, and I think it'll be... yeah, it's something I'm going to try and do this year, I think. I'll try and do one of them. Certainly get the Paris one. So I might do that next month when I get paid, perhaps. And get the Paris one and slowly start kitting it up. So yeah, so I'm going to go. It's been good doing this. I apologise that I'm always in my pyjamas. I mean, I am just over 8 months pregnant, so I'm not that sorry, but it seems to be that I lay in bed, I watch some of the Flosstube videos, and I think, oh, I really need to make mine, and then I get excited, and I think, yeah, let's go make a Flosstube video, and then I come down and I'm still in my pyjamas, with some form of giant Eeyore cup, with a giant cup of tea. So I will honestly do my best to, next time you see me, to be dressed in actual, like, going out, or just normal clothes, not pyjamas. And then the next time you see me, I might not even have the bump. I might be able to introduce our baby, so, which is a little bit scary. Not scary. I'm quite excited actually. I'm not nervous about it. I'm looking forward to it now, and it's come around really quick, really quick. Actually, a lot of people say, oh, your last couple of months will drag, but it really hasn't. I think where we've had sort of our last couple of months, if you like, have been from December to January, and in that time we've had like Michael's birthday, Christmas, New Year, then sort of my birthday, so the 16th of January. After that, and then the baby's born. You know, even after that, 16th of February is my brother's birthday. So it's kind of been like milestones, if you like, nearly every month of something that we're doing or getting ready for, or something like that. So I guess it kind of takes your mind off it a bit. So we've managed to get 3 days off together at the end of this week. So it was Tuesday today. Michael's managed to get Friday's holiday and Saturday, Sunday off. And it just happens that my rest days fall on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So Friday will be like a rest day for us, and we'll just chill out and we'll watch films. And I think we've downloaded the Superman versus Batman because it's come up on Sky. Sky Movies, like the new premiere, because they do one every day. So we'll probably get a little bit of munching and sit and have an easy day and cross stitch. And hopefully today I'm going to go to B&Q and get some paint or some sample pots so we can pick a colour, and then paint on Saturday, and possibly wallpaper on Saturday because it's quite a small room and we're only wallpapering one wall. And then Sunday maybe look at perhaps getting the furniture in. So we need to clear that room. I need to bring my desk or computer downstairs, do something with the desk, and it's just all like, ugh. It's still that we have no idea where the desk is going because like there's not enough space for the desk to come down here into the living room. And it's like, well, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, anyway. So hopefully I'll see you in probably about 3 to 4 weeks. I'll either be really fed up because the baby is super late, or really happy because the baby is here, and I'll be able to introduce you. So have a good one. Enjoy all your stitching time. Thank you to everyone that subscribed on here and follows on Instagram. And yeah, I'll see you all soon. Bye.